Hi, my name is Helena, and this reading will be for the sign of Cancer from now, January 4th, till January 15, 2019. Although that's the given time frame, the things I mention in the reading may already be playing out in your life. They might also come to pass in the future. It's going to depend on your personal situation and what you have going. Okay? Please give me a message for the sign of Cancer. Please provide them great insight into their life. Thank you. You have the Hanged Man. Father of Cups in the North. The Devil. The Lovers. Alchemy. The Four of Cups reversed. And Victory. The Six of Wands. Focus on that. Okay. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck is Death. Okay, so with Death here on the bottom of the deck, I see the Hanged Man in a different way. This is the end to some indecision that you've been experiencing over some kind of love situation. I feel like you're torn between two lovers. If you're a woman, you could be dealing with a man. He could be an air sign or water sign, or he might even have all the elements in his chart. I feel like this man is like really, in the past, could have been really into himself. And really unsure of where he was going and where he wanted to focus his energies, attention, and so forth. I feel like this man is receiving powerful dreams pertaining to you. If you're a Cancer male, I see that there could be a female that you're really thinking about talking to. Sorry, let me go back to the females really fast. I feel like the person you're dealing with wants to speak to you. I feel like they're really, really focused on you, and they want to apologize possibly for some of the things that they've said in the past or have not said in the past. I feel like they kind of beat themselves up just a little bit about this, and it's kind of adding more. It was in the past adding more to the frustration and also the indecision and things like that. But I feel like they're really feeling right within themselves at this moment. With the devil here, I feel like they want to go with their temptation, which is to talk to you, and they're possibly very sexually attracted to you. And with this devil card, I don't see anything bad. I just feel like, see, look, the devil's even smiling. He's happy. So I feel like he wants to go ahead and go with this temptation that he's feeling inside to come and speak with you. With the Father of Cups in the North, I feel like he's really stepping into his like, for lack of better words, manhood. This could be someone who's over the age of 25. The human brain doesn't stop developing until the age of 25. So this person has already reached that age. They could actually be from the age of 25, 35, or possibly even approaching the age of 45. This man may or may not have children. However, he displays a father-like sort of presence. He has a commanding, fatherly, domineering presence, but it wasn't always used for good things, but now it is, because he's stepping into his power as not only a man, but as like a human being. He's like really feeling solid within himself. Sometimes when we're experiencing difficulties in life, sometimes our spirit will literally step out of us or be half in, half out, because the spirit literally is become like, because of the state our body's in, the spirit can't handle it, and sometimes it will step to the side and it will be kind of half in, half out. It can like even like be hovering like kind of a little bit above and to the side a little bit. Sometimes the spirit can step all the way outside of the body, and especially with intense drug habits or intense addictions such as drugs or other substances like alcohol, you know, and these things can really make the soul sick, and the soul for its own survival will even though it's eternal, it's just like not in a good state, so it'll kind of come out of the body just a little bit. And that's why sometimes when you look at people, they're empty, there's nothing in there. It's because their soul has literally stepped out because it can't handle being in that physical structure. However, what I'm seeing here is that this is like the darkness that was making the soul sick, and the darkness has left. This person has commanded this darkness away from them in one way or another, just by stepping firmly into their confidence, their power, their worthiness. They've commanded this darkness to leave them, and the soul has set back into itself, into the body firmly. And that's the power that this man is feeling right now. And he's as strong as this tree trunk, That's how firmly the soul is placed into his body. And I'm feeling like any negative influences that any negative ancestors might be having on them, wayward ancestors, ones that have not healed yet, the ancient ones that have not healed yet, because of the great trauma they experienced, the dark influences that they could have has been pushed aside. So any ancestral influences that were coming through them that weren't good are being pushed and cast aside. Yeah, that some of them could possibly be doing this in the name of God, or just allowing God to help them, right? So this man is standing in his power, and he's going to come forth and speak to you about some things. He sees you as being like a rock solid figure or energy in his life, because it's like this woman has like it's not focusing real well right now because of my lighting, but it looks like she's wearing a stone crown on her head, and I feel like he's feeling that you're like a rock to him. Now, if you're a man, this could be a woman that you're really thinking about, that you really love, and you really want to give to this woman love and even passion. And yes, because if you're the man, then you're the one stepping into your power. You're the one with this yellow cup here. Like, I feel like your solar plexus is come to like a great point of healing, and it's like beaming. And your throat chakra is being healed with the Star of David above his head. You can't really see it. I'm gonna work on my lighting situation, guys. So you could have even gotten this female pregnant. If you're a female, you could also be with child. You could also be wanting to be pregnant. So I see this reciprocity, this symbiotic energy happening between you two. And if it hasn't came to pass yet, it will very shortly. So with the alchemy card here, I'm seeing the dreams again. I'm seeing the dreams, and they could have been happening for around a month or 2 or 3, depending on your personal situation. Whether you're a man or a woman, I feel like if you're a woman, you're having these dreams. If you're a man, you could, a male Cancer, you could be having these dreams about this woman. Also, if you're a female, the man that I mentioned, the Hanged Man here, regardless of his sign, could be the one that has been having the dreams about you. And here on the card can be seen a Vesica Pisces here. There's one circle here and one circle here, and then right here in the middle, this thing is where the 2 circles intersect, creating a Vesica Pisces here. So I do see that 2 energies will be merging here, if not 3, because the meeting of the 2 circles I see as energy number 3, which emphasizes the child coming forth. And this child I see will bring great abundance into your life in your later years. This child will grow to be a very strong individual with your guidance. I see that whether you're male or female, you could really be transforming those negative energies into positive ones. I see some of you curing diseases. If any of you are facing a terminal illness or disease, I feel like you're going to be getting good news soon about it. Yeah, I feel like some of you are going to meet the right doctor soon, if you haven't already. And I feel like I see a whole team of doctors working around you, helping you. And with prayer and faith, I do see the conquering of illnesses and disease. And with that, I see the disengagement of any demonic forces. The word demon can mean so many things to so many people across so many different traditions and religions. In the Kabbalah with the K, demonic forces, how do I say it? Engaging with demonic forces can bring disease into your life. So that's where I'm getting this disengaging with the tree of death, so to speak, or any beings from the tree of death according to Kabbalistic tradition. Or even Christian tradition. This could be applied to any tradition, really. It's just light and dark, yin yang, however you want to see it. This is the disengaging of even evil thoughts and just negative thoughts, anything that is destroying the good within you. I see you overcoming it and pushing it out. Therefore, healing. And I feel like some of you women could really benefit from what are they called? Yoni steaming or cleansing? Some kind of cleansing of the birth canal in some sort of spiritual way, even possibly by getting yoni egg, or like those vaginal eggs made of stone, different stones. If you're not already practicing that right now, I see some of you could be doing ritual baths. This is even for the men. So I see cleansing, I see rituals that are bringing cleansing into your life. And by reaching towards God, by reaching towards divinity, you're healing yourself. And with the Four of Cups reversed, I feel like, again, it's like, I see this card as like the Four Cups, how they're facing each other. I see it's like breaking of the chains that bind you or have bound you previously. And what was hard before will now become easy, these breaking of the chains. And it's going to be like a snowball effect. And when you see this happening, you're going to gain strength and confidence, and you're going to become even stronger and stronger, like the magician. So like with the Six of Wands here, I do see this as rituals, because I see the wands like candles burning. So you could be doing some cleansing rituals. I see some of you could be working with the chakras, possibly specifically the solar plexus, the throat, and the root chakra. And if you're not doing that, you could benefit from doing that. So try it out if you... However, I do warn you, once you start working with your chakras, you'll never be able to stop. So consider that, because it's not anything to play with, especially the third eye chakra. So that's a warning for anyone who thinks that they can just play with this kind of stuff. However, by taking control of these energies, will provide you greater depth of power for the rest of your life. Power over the darkness that once plagued you but is now washing away like a river, due to your own insight, due to your own victory over self. Okay, so now I'm gonna take one outcome card. Please give an overall outcome for the sign of Cancer. Please give them insight into the outcome of these things mentioned. Thank you. Lust. So with this lust card, I think it's reiterating what I said earlier about the merging of the energies, and I do see this as sexual, so it makes perfect sense that the lust card would come out for me, because, well, that's how humans merge physically. But I do see this as spiritual as well, so it's merging and then merging. You see what I'm saying? So it's a good thing. It's not lust like anything bad. So I do see more throat chakra activities. So I do see like more passionate tones coming from the throat chakra, from your voice. So speaking about passion, it could be with this person that I mentioned, it could be in general, and it doesn't necessarily have to do with sex. It can also have to do with being more passionate in the way you communicate with others, not to do with sex. So just, you know, letting your loved ones, your family, your friends know where you stand with them, how you feel about them. You know, if you see someone in need, like perhaps someone on the side of the street, a homeless person, maybe you're communicating to them that, you know, you wish them well, you know, any kind of thing like that. That's just an example, but it's just like you're just communicating more in a passionate way. That passion, the depth that's inside you, Cancer, I feel like you're communicating that outwardly, so that's a good thing. Some of you could be conceiving during the fall. I know this is just a reading for January, but I feel like you could be conceiving in the fall or giving birth this fall 2019. This person that you're thinking about contacting for the males, I feel like they could be around the age of 24 or 42, or anywhere within that range. For women, some of you could have been on this journey of self-cleansing for over 24 years. So if you're an older woman, you could be reaching this peak in your life where you're finally healing. And for the women, you could actually be seeing, even if you're 42 or above, I see you could be seeing a younger man around the age of 24. For some of you, I feel like with this merging that's coming in, you can have 2 to 4 children. 2 girls, 4 boys. That's 6. So maybe some of you could be actually having 6 children. And I feel like the moon phases are going to be very important for you this year. So pay attention to the moon phases, Cancer, because I feel like this year 2019 has some awesome power in the moon for you to harness and work with, even and especially pertaining to sex. Some of you could be actually thinking about changing your hair, lightening it. Be careful of over lightening your hair. For some of you, I feel like you could actually burn your hair, so be sure to get some cholesterol from the beauty supply store. That just like came out because her hair looks a little bit crispy. I know you can't see that. Some of you older guys could be thinking about dyeing your hair too, to cover the gray, and I say go for it because I'm seeing that it's really gonna be a good thing for you and that you'll like it. Just remember, even for the guys, to get the cholesterol. If you don't know what that is, you might want to research it so that your hair doesn't get too dry, okay? Well, that was a little weird on the end, but it's what the card said. So I hope you liked it. I hope this reading provided some insight for you to work with, and thank you for watching. And if you would like a personal reading with me, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I will leave my email in the description box for you, okay? And I'll talk to you next time, okay? Bye.